The environment has to be changed.
What we're saying is have a heart.
We've got to be able to regenerate our
There'll
economy.
be people who are kind, people who are cruel, but that's life. You can be bitter about vegan. I'm fine with that.
What's wrong with Singaporeans?
I think we have touched on the various aspects of food and eating in Singapore. There's one more area, which is trans fat. I just want to know, first of all, why do people use trans fat? What's so wonderful about trans fat?
In terms of food processing, I mean, it makes food, last longer, and you can have like margarines, hard margarines that don't need refrigeration.
Are margarines healthy?
Depends on which kind, because you've got the hard margarines, which are they are quite high in trans fat because they don't need refrigeration, so you can leave them out.
What is it made out of?
So the vegetable oils, hydrogen gas is pumped in.
Yeah.
So the liquid oils are converted into solid fat. And nutritionally what happens is, normally all our vegetable oils are the cis form, the chemical form is cis. So during this conversion it becomes trans. So what happens is it solidifies. So the liquid oils become solid fat. So the only thing is, what nutritionists usually tell us, oh, you want to cut down on cholesterol, you take margarine because it doesn't have cholesterol. It's made from vegetable oils.
Yeah.
But still, we now don't promote it because of the trans fat issue. But now the processing has been done so well that even the hard margarine, some of the varieties don't have trans fat. So even now I feel, I think the food processing industry, the way they have taken so much of strides is, really do we need to eat the processed food? Better go for butter. Even though you do a real butter, which is a thin spread, so that is definitely anytime better than margarine.
If there is really known brands of margarine which is very unhealthy, the only thing is to ban them from coming in. Then people can't use it.
I would rather tell people to eat right so they don't become sick, rather than waiting for the people to become sick, then they come to me.
Yeah, but the point
It's too late.
No, but the point is, if you allow it to be there, right, and because of people's ability to afford a better product, they eat it. But why don't we therefore subsidize those people or whatever somehow that they can afford to eat that, cut out all the bad food, and you have a lesser sick population. So therefore I'm saying the responsibility is with the authorities to make sure we live in a really safe country.
Okay, I have to bring today's discussion to a close. Thank you very much for your very perceptive and very interesting comments. Just a very quick sum up. I think that we cannot live without hawker food and fast food, and the Health Promotion Board is moving in the right direction to bring the content of hawker food to be more healthy. The battle is not won with the fast foods because there's a greater degree of independence and they can get away with a lot of things, and they're still getting away with a lot of things. Organic food, the main benefit is that it is free from pesticides rather than the other benefits that have been touted. But free from pesticides is already a very important benefit from eating organic foods. It is about 3 to 5 times the present cost. But if more people consume organic food, it could be reduced to maybe about 30%. Genetically modified foods, like it or not, we have been consuming GM foods for some time. More studies need to be done to see whether in fact they have an impact on our health. An interesting suggestion from Ivy, that we can actually grow our own crops. So is Singapore becoming too fat? I have to go back to Dr. Rahul, who says that yes, the statistics show that we are getting too fat, but if we didn't have the campaigns from the Health Promotion Board, perhaps the situation would have been more worse. So on that positive note, I end tonight's program. Good night.